morning, good afternoon, and good evening to anybody at home watching on YouTube. My name is Manny Herrera, and I am a Northern Illinois University kinesiology student. This is a 10-minute home workout session that is a part of an assignment for my KNPE 346 group fitness class. We got to pick the kind of session that we wanted to do, so I went ahead and went for a HIIT session. This is going to be a high intensity interval training session. This session is going to consist of a 2-minute warm-up, a 6-minute training session, followed by a nice and steady controlled cool down. The warm-up is going to consist of 4 dynamic warm-ups done for 30 seconds each, totaling to about 2 minutes. And the training session is going to go ahead and consist of 3 exercises done at 45 seconds, followed by a 45-second rest. That's going to be 3 minutes, and we're going to do that circuit twice, totaling into 6 minutes. And then after that, we're going to go ahead and follow into the cool down to go ahead and be able to go about our day with a nice and relaxed body. So without further ado, let's go ahead and begin into the warm-up. We're going to begin with front to back, leg kicks. So this is going to be as follows. Going to start with the right leg. Go ahead and go forward, kick forward, and bring it back down. Go ahead and kick forward, bring it back down. Give you guys a nice little side view. Kick forward, bring it back down. Once you get a little bit comfortable with the movement, you can go ahead and start swinging it backwards a little bit into one solid motion. Once we get into the 15-second mark for this, we can go ahead and switch legs and do the same thing. Start off nice and controlled, bring it back down, controlled and bring it back down. Once we get used to the movement, we can go ahead and start getting a little bit more momentum into the kick, get a little bit more range of motion, and then perform this for about 15 seconds as well. And good. From here, we're going to go ahead and progress. Instead of front to back leg kicks, it's going to be side to side leg kicks. So once again, we're going to start off nice and controlled here. Go ahead and start on the mat. We're going to go ahead and begin by kicking out to the side, bringing it right back down. To the side and right back down. Remember to keep breathing. Remember to keep a nice, tight, upright posture. Keep that core tight of yours. Remember to keep breathing. Once we get to the 15 seconds of this one, we can go ahead and switch legs. Same thing, nice and controlled. Bring it to the side. Keep a nice steady posture. Keep a tight core. Remember to keep breathing. Let's go ahead and push through for these last 15 seconds. And good, very good. Go ahead and take a breather. We're gonna go ahead and go into these inchworms. So to give you guys a nice little perspective, we're gonna go ahead and reach down to the ground and then just kind of climb our way into a plank. If you can keep your legs straight as you go down into the motion, that's fine. If you can't, that's also fine as well. Just make sure to kind of go down into the ground and then kind of crawl your way into the plank. Hold it there for a nice little couple seconds and then bring it right back up. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a nice little side angle so you guys can see. If you can keep your legs straight, that's perfect. And start walking it out into the plank. If not, you can go ahead and walk it back. If not, you can of course just bend your legs as much as you have to, but then still go into that nice little plank that we got here, and then come right back. We're gonna go ahead and do that for 30 seconds. We should be good there. Okay. Let's go ahead and progress into some jumping jacks. We're gonna go ahead and get the heart rate going up a little bit, going up with the 30-second jumping jacks. So whenever you guys are ready, here we go. Remember to keep breathing. This is when the breathing rate goes up a little bit, but remember to keep breathing. 30 seconds, go ahead and push through. Should be about 15. I'm sorry again, by the way, guys, I don't have a time clock on me since I'm recording off my phone, but I will try my best, I promise. And that should be good for the warm-up. Very good job, guys. Let's go ahead and take a 1-minute rest to catch our breath, drink some water, and get ready for the actual training session. This is going to be an exciting one, guys. Let's go ahead and get ready, get excited, and get motivated to get through this nice little training HIIT session. Whew. Okay, here we go. So the training session, just to kind of go through it a little bit, we're going to go ahead and begin with burpees as the first exercise. We're going to do lateral lunges with a lateral raise or an abductor of the leg. And then we are going to follow up with the mountain climbers. These are all going to be 45 seconds. It's going to be a high intensity, so go ahead and try to push through as hard as you can to maintain that high level of intensity to get the most benefit from this workout. And let's go ahead and go into the burpees. Just before we do begin, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some progressions for these movements. For the burpee, for the beginner level, you don't have to jump. Raise your left hands up, come down into a down position, bring one leg back and then the other. Come back up, legs up, arms up, arms up, down, one leg back, followed by the other, and back to the top. For the average level, we're gonna go ahead and do a jump, down, one leg still, followed by the other, followed into a push-up, and then followed by a nice little jump. That's going to be the average level. And now the advanced level is going to be the nice average high intensity burpee that you see. Up, both legs back, push up, jump. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and do this for 45 seconds. Go ahead and take a pick of the ability level of your choice, whichever one is more comfortable for you and the one that you're able to go through all 45 seconds at a decent pace and a decent intensity. Here we go, whenever you guys are ready. 1, 2, here we go. 45 seconds. Let's go ahead and push through. Remember to keep breathing. Keep your eyes on the prize. We're here for the benefits. Here we go. Remember to keep breathing. That should be good enough for me, I would say, without having a time clock in front of me. But right away, we're gonna go ahead and follow into the lateral lunges with a lateral raise. Whew. What this is gonna look like. Whew. Excuse me for being a little out of breath. Here we go. This is going to be a lateral lunge followed by a lateral leg raise. Nice and controlled. Hips under the upper body into the lateral raise. That's going to be the most advanced progression. The beginner would be just the regular squat. Here we go. Regular squat, beginner level. The average level would be a squat. Progress into that abductor movement. And squat. Into the abductor movement once again. Squat. Into the lateral movement. And then of course the most advanced one, which is the one we're gonna do, lateral raise into the abduct. So let's go ahead and do a couple of these to go ahead and get into the motion. Lateral raise, feet together, abductor, lateral raise, hips under the torso, lateral raise, lateral lunge, nice and controlled, abductor. Do ahead of a couple of the lower levels, so go ahead and give you guys some nice little modifications, give you guys some options, or just the regular squat. Here we go, guys. That's going to be the second exercise. That's going to be for 45 seconds, followed right after the burpees. Next and finally, we're going to do the mountain climbers. I'm sorry for being so out of breath, guys. I'm trying my hardest here. Mountain climbers, pretty self-explanatory. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves into a plank. Hold this position nice and steady. Keep that core tight. Once we are ready and controlled, we're going to go ahead and start kicking. I want to give you guys some progressions for this as well. For the more beginner levels, we're going to go ahead and keep a nice controlled pace to just tap one leg forward, one foot forward, I'm sorry. Once we progress into the more average levels, we're going to go ahead and progress into kind of getting a little hop into them, getting some momentum into the movement. And the most advanced, of course, is going to be the kicks as fast as you can. This is going to be the next 45 seconds after the lateral raises with the lateral lunge, I'm sorry. So we're going to go ahead and do this for 45 seconds. This is going to be the last exercise before we go into a 45-second rest. Here we go, guys. Remember to keep breathing. Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep breathing. Stay comfortable. Here we go. Push through. There we go, guys. Very good job. Let's go ahead and keep it up. That's gonna be the circuit, the training session that we have after the warm-up. I'm sorry. That burpee, lateral lunge with the lateral raise, and the mountain climber circuit is going to be done twice, followed by a 45-second rest. I'm only gonna go through this circuit once, how I just did now, to give you guys some time, and just for the sake of time. I'm sorry, I'm losing my breath, losing everything kind of up there. But here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of give you guys, I'm gonna go through all 3 exercises once again. While going through all the progressions, you guys can go ahead and pick the progression that you guys want, that fits best for your level and gives you the high intensity workout that we're looking for. Then we're gonna go into a 45-second rest, and then we'll go into the cool down. Guys, are we ready? Here we go. I'm gonna go through each of the progressions for each of the exercises, and we'll take it from there. So for the burpees, we're gonna go ahead, 45 seconds each exercise, guys, followed by 45-second rest. Here we go. Burpees, here we go. Here we go. Keep breathing, guys. Keep your eyes on the prize. Here we go. We're going moderate. Here we go. Moderate. Sorry, I forgot the push up there, guys. Here we go. We're going moderate. Here we go. Advanced now. Here we go. Advanced. Keep breathing. Keep the heart rate up. Keep the intensity up. This is why we're here. Let's go ahead and push through, guys. You guys got this. We all got this. Let's go. That's going to be the 45 seconds. Let's go into the next 45 seconds. Here we go, guys. Keep breathing. Keep control. Take a quick little rest if you guys need it. There's nothing wrong in that. Here we go. We're going to go into the adduct. Moving the leg away from the body. Here we go. And then here we go. Into the lateral. Abduct. Lateral. Abduct. Here we go, guys. Lateral. Abduct. Nice. 45 seconds. We're going to go ahead and go into the mountain climbers. Let's go, guys. Pick your level. And let's go. Follow through for the last 45 seconds. Let's go, guys. We all got this. Let's go. Push through. Follow through. Keep your eyes on the prize. Here we go. 45 seconds. Good job, guys. Let's go ahead and go into the 45-second rest. Sorry for the dog in the background. He's here with us too, though. He's got the energy. Alrighty, guys. We're going to go ahead and progress into the cool down. The cool down is a nice and controlled, kind of go through a couple of like semi-yoga poses just to kind of give your body a nice little stretch. The stretch is going to need to go about the rest of your day. Alright, so a quick little rundown. We're going to do an inchworm, and we climb into the plank. Kind of drop our hips a little bit to get a nice little stretch on the lower back and the legs. From there, we're going to go into a child's pose. From the child's pose into the downward dog. And then we're going to go ahead and bring the downward dog back to the inchworm, back to the top. So here we go, guys. I'm going to go ahead and move my mat over sideways so you guys can see what I am doing. We're going to go ahead and go into the inchworm once again. If you can keep your legs straight, very well. If not, it's totally okay. Let's go ahead and go down into the inchworm. Crawl into the plank. We're going to hold that plank for a quick couple of seconds. Keep your core tight. Get that nice little feel to that exercise we just did. And now, let's drop the hips. You can drop right above the ground or drop all the way to the ground. Get that nice little stretch. Bring the shoulders back. Push away. And then bend at the hips. And go down into a child's pose. Reach out as far as you can above your head. Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and bring it over to one side. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Let's go ahead and focus on the breathing here. Let's go ahead and progress on over to the other side. Hold it for a couple of seconds. Let's go ahead and focus on the breathing. Bring it back down to the middle. We're going to go back into the plank.
kind of walk ourselves up into a little controlled downward dog. And you guys guessed it, from the downward dog, we're gonna go ahead and progress back to the inchworm. Kind of pull this toe touch right here, and slow and controlled, bring your body up
To the finish line. There you go, guys. I know it was a little bit all over the place, but I hope that you guys got a good workout. You guys can go ahead and pause wherever you guys need to go ahead and probably do another warm-up session, or stop at the training session, since I know I was kind of all over the place, but I wanted to make sure to give you guys the modifications for each exercise that you might need, while also going through one of the circuits with you guys to make sure that you guys are staying on the time clock and making sure to stay on the intensity that we were looking for. Aside from this, guys, we got a good warm-up, we got a good training session in us, and we got a good cool down. This is just to let you guys know that you don't need any equipment to get a good exercise and to stay in shape. This was a HIIT 10-minute HIIT session for my 346 group fitness class. I hope you guys all have a good day and have a good one. Thank you.